picking up that it is freaking doing something. Okay. I'm really sorry about that, guys. For whatever reason, when I initially tried to start up the video, it was not showing that anything was happening. It was like a dead feed. It said that it was starting up, it gave me an upcoming, but it wasn't doing anything. So I had to make sure that the feed was live, so I apologize for that. I had to restart this, so you have missed nothing. So let's get into this. I do want to find, I believe there is a blacksmith here, yes. So let's head on over here. I want to make sure my stuff's all good to go before we really do much else. So let's go ahead. We'll head in here. We'll talk to this gentleman.
Trusty arms for all sorts, steel swords and strong maces for the menfolk, engraved knuckle dusters for the ladies.
All right. So let's see.
Show me your wares.
Okay, so go ahead, we'll repair what we got.
So long.
And then I will hop over here. I will make sure that my stuff is good to go. Alright, now let's check the map here. I want to try and get as many of these signboards as possible, because ultimately that is going to make the full-on difference in kind of doing anything and everything I can for the area to maximize what I can do and level and gain money. So
move it.
I'll be trying to make this stream a little bit longer. I probably will end around like 12:15 my time. We'll see how long I want to go, because it just depends on what's happening at that point in the game. If there's a lot going on, I will try and push around to that point. If not, I may stop a little sooner than I just said. We'll see.
Take it easy.
It's a Redanian soldier.
Not your lucky day.
They're all higher level than me. I'm gonna have to be careful.
saddle.
Okay. I got a little crazy because they were all level 9, but we did it, so can't complain. Sometimes taking a chance and doing that stuff like I did with the vampire in the previous video, part 2, was well worth it to do it because I was able to actually, you know, gain a little more experience than I normally would. So I hope that didn't damage my sword too much though. Oh, that dropped it to 87 already. Oh, yeesh. Okay. Yeah, I might use a repair kit here. Hang on. Oh, that's for armor. Oh, shit. Okay, well. Alright, well. We'll just know that it's a little lower than I'd like. But we'll keep pressing on. And going at level 9 ghouls like that with a level 4 was a little insane. But we did it. We survived. Had to use some potions and, you know, some food to survive. But made it happen. Gained that experience. It's really what it comes down to. I want to make sure that I still have that Noon Wraith head. Yeah, for the experience. Good. Alright. That's ultimately what I'm trying to do. Trying to gain experience, get stronger. The only downside to fighting stronger creatures is it really damages your swords when you do so. Because like I just literally went and repaired my stuff and it's already down to 87. So you got to be really careful if you're fighting stronger creatures. Because it'll really damage your weapons. Because think of it as, you know, like them being higher level, they have a stronger hide, so your sword has to cut through harder stuff, so it just damages it more. Alright, what do we got going on here?
And when the great dark descends, brother against brother will brawl. Fathers their
looks like a hag, doesn't it? Alright. Go ahead and we're nearly to our location that we're heading to. Or maybe we're not. Never mind. What was I saying? Oh, I was totally following the other marker. Damn it. That's why I'm so far away. I do that sometimes. I'll set a marker and I'll follow the golden one that, you know, is for the main quest. Because it'll give me a trail to follow. I'm trying to go after the green marker because I'm trying to get the signboards. Man, I could have saved myself a lot of heartache there if I had just been going the way that I, you know, set. Alright, that's fine. We're fine. It's alright. We'll get there. Because I want to get all the signposts if I can, so I can get all the different little quests and things. And then I can start really kind of pushing around and doing different contracts and different little side quests that'll, you know, be more in my level, so I'm not trying to fight things that are insanely higher level than me. So really the aim is to get stronger, not kill myself. I mean, some risks must be taken, you know what I mean, in this game, but ultimately it is about trying to gain strength and not, you know, totally decimate everything you have trying to survive a situation you just shouldn't be fighting yet. Like I did earlier, of course, but I was trying to gain experience, so tit for tat on that. But I saw some ghouls, I was like, let's fight some ghouls. They all ended up being level 9. I was like, well, shit.
Come on, Roach.
Alright, what do we got here? Something bad happened here.
Ice encased his armor. Like winter on a glass pane. His eyes red, like embers in a fire.
They're talking about the Wild Hunt.
Trusty arms for all sorts, steel swords and strong maces for the menfolk, engraved knuckle dusters for the ladies.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody that has
Show me your
joined in
wares.
so far tried to join in on the other one. My other one, the feed was acting strange. It kind of just completely just was not acting proper. It just, I don't know. I don't know what more I can really say there. It just, it was acting really, really strange. I don't know. So I had to kill it and start this one. Oh, wait, why did I do
Show
that?
me your wares.
Alright, let's prepare. Make sure everything we've got is good to go.
So long.
Alright. Okay, so we're good to go there. We'll keep heading towards the signpost, because ultimately I want to get that, like I said, so we'll make our way there.
Went to the forest for brush.
Okay. So this is gonna kind of be overland, so this can kind of get a little dangerous because you can run into different monsters and stuff in the woods of different levels. So this could be a little more dangerous than following the roads typically, but it'll kind of get us, you know, where we're going a little quicker if we can make it through here without having something crazy try and murder us.
Whoa there, Roach.
Like something up ahead here. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid the Endregas for now. They can be a little more dangerous if they're higher level than you. You can fight them if they're like only like maybe a couple or whatever, but I'm trying to survive here, so we'll face them when we're more prepared. I'm gonna have to defeat them at some point, but oh, what do we got there? A drake of some sort? What level are you? 9? I might be able to do it. Do I have anything for them? I don't know if I do. Hang on. Necrophage, Spectre, Cursed. Yeah, no, nothing yet. So I might be able to obtain something to make an oil here in a second. That might allow me to do so. So that way I can have something when facing these guys in the future. Dragon Scales, Monster Claw, Wyvern Hide, Wyvern Egg. Alright. Did any of that actually make it to where I could possibly create a blade oil for them, though? I got vampire oil, but I need Ducal water. Okay, well. Ducal, I don't know how it's pronounced, sorry. Alright. Try and make our way to this signpost. That's ultimately what I'm after here. Careful, Geralt. Alright, there we go. Alright, it seems like a safe place. Okay, we're good. Alright. Sometimes you come to certain villages and they'll be overran by different creatures, so. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we got locations that it pointed us to. Didn't look like there was any quests there, though. Yeah. Which sometimes happens. Okay. Yeah, so I might have to go gonna have to go elsewhere. Alright, I know it's a bit of a ways away, but I'm gonna pop over here. Alright. Okay.
Run, Roach.
Let's head on our merry way, shall we? I always get leery when there's storms because sometimes the storms can bring out certain creatures, like foglets and other things like that, which are not the most enjoyable of things to fight. Other things or certain types of specters and wraiths will sometimes come out during storms and stuff. They can be very conditional, and they can be some of the more powerful wraiths. And, well, being a level 4, let's just say that would not be a fun experience to try and kill, as of yet. We need to get a little stronger. I would stop and fight them, but I'm trying to get to this location and get this signpost. So I want to collect them so then I can do the different little quests, and then anything I encounter I can fight at different points and do whatever. But for now I'm trying to reach this location, and if I let myself keep getting distracted by monsters, I'll never reach it, so I'm just that way, you know what I mean? So, alright. Sounds like a soldier camp. Missing soldiers. Okay. So they've got missing soldiers apparently. It's gonna be a contract, I would assume. Patrol gone missing, so it's a level 7. Okay. Alright. So that's something we can do in all eventuality. Like I said, there should be things that would be better suited to our level. We're just, for whatever reason, not finding those contracts when I go to different contract boards. Doesn't mean they don't exist. We will find them. Alright, so we know we can't reach this one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my god. Wow, there is quests everywhere. Some of them don't have quests, some of them are just general information for the game, but okay, well, let's
go.
Make our way here. We just don't really have quests that are really matched to our level. They're a little higher, and sometimes I've noticed that even like if they give like a level 7 as like the level kind of rating for like how tough it is, you'll have enemies that are higher than that. So like you could be like a level 4 thinking you're going against level 7s, and they drop in like a level 8, level 9, sometimes even like a singular level 10 or whatever, mixed in with other lower level enemies, and they go, oh well, it averages out to a 7 difficulty. And so that could really, you know, put a dampen on things. Oh, I am not ready for that. Not ready for him. Nope. Get out of here. Those are very strong enemies. Even at their lower levels, they're ones you want to face when you are a lot tougher, when you feel you can put up a fight against them. They're fiends. Fiends are a lot tougher, and being only a level 4 going against a fiend would be really, 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 really stupid at this point. So, I don't really need to fight wolves and dogs right now, honestly. They're not really going to do much for me. I've gained enough like dog tallow and things like that for the cursed oils and everything like that, as well as any stuff. So, because basically when you get the dog tallow and stuff like that, you mix that with certain things, and that allows you, I think it's the wolf's vein that allows you to make the cursed oils and stuff like that. Hello, glad to have you here. Just getting into this whole adventure. We barely just went and killed the griffin earlier in my previous video, part 2. So this is us just kind of continuing on. I'm trying to get to the signboards so I can... essentially what I want to do is I want to use the signboards so I can get contracts and stuff like that, and basically get a little stronger before we really move on and start doing the harder stuff, so...
Oh, you're fucked.
Oh, drowners are coming in. Oh, this'll be fun.
Stench. Like that silver.
Alright. Took a few hits there, but we're alright. Okay, so. Grab what we can here. No, it is not. I'm just a little rusty. No, this is actually my 3rd time playing. And I have the expansions as well for this, so I will be crossing into that and everything like that. No, I'm partially to blame for not being exactly like top-notch right now, because I keep playing other things when I'm not streaming this. I've actually been playing The Last of Us Part 1, the remake that they did, so that's partially why I'm a little slow on the, you know, reflexes for this game. It's a little different, and I have to make sure that I remember the proper button presses, because they're very different from this to The Last of Us. So that's partially why I'm having those moments where I'm not exactly getting out of the way of enemies quick enough. But hey, it's a live stream. I'm gonna have my mistakes. You're gonna see me die probably more than once. What can I say? It's not like I'm taking this, editing it, and cutting out all my mistakes, you know, like some people do. You're seeing this raw, you're seeing this in exactly how it's going to be, so just bear with me, you know what I mean? Alright, well, I know I said I wasn't going to fight wolves, but they're kind of in my way, so... Or dogs, I guess these are... Oh, no, they're wolves. Alright. So... I think that's what a lot of people don't realize, is when they're watching a lot of streamers and stuff like that, and you're seeing like their video up of their face and stuff, unless it specifically says it's a live stream, you are seeing something that they have cut and edited so much content out. Like, it is insane the amount of stuff that they actually remove from their videos that you do not see of their failures and stuff like that. So it's just like, you know.
What now?
With doing this kind of format, you're gonna see it all in, you know, all its glory of my deaths and everything, because that's just how it is, you know. So. I don't normally bother with the dogs, you know. I know. Really what it's all about is getting to where you start getting stronger, because you start finding the better gear and stuff, and once you find those, your vitality and your strength and other things go up, so then you start getting a lot stronger, so then a lot of things they'll die a lot faster, you know? There's not going to be a whole lot that, unless it's like a major creature you run into, it's not going to be much of a threat. So, that's just getting to that point. But, appreciate you being here, man. I love when people talk with me. Makes it a lot more engaging. I feel like I'm actually, you know, I'm not just talking to myself with viewers, you know what I mean? So, I appreciate it. I love commentary. I love talking to people, especially when I really, really enjoy a game and I like having discussions about it, you know what I mean? Just excuse me if I don't immediately say anything at certain points, because there will be times when I'm fighting that I will be trying not to die. So just give me that chance to get back and respond to you once I deal with whatever I'm dealing with in game. But I do appreciate you being here. It's I love this game. I love the world of it. I am super stoked for The Witcher 4. I am ready to play it. I don't know your feelings on it. I know there's a lot of back and forth from people on how they feel about playing Ciri. Honestly, I feel that we've been kind of getting set up to play Ciri. I mean, all through this game is a setup to play her. I mean, you play her in different missions. The whole thing is finding her and everything like that. It revolves all around her, so why they wouldn't move forward and have you play as Ciri, as a Witcher, and the next one would make zero sense. So that's just how I feel about it. A lot of people have different feelings on it, and I respect their opinions, you know, as long as they're not being just bigots because it's a woman. You know, I really can't stand those types of people. If you're going to sit there and be like, oh, I don't want to play Ciri because she's a woman, that's bigotry. Like, you know how many games have strong female leads? Case in point, Lara Croft, Aloy from the Horizon games, Senua from the Hellblade games. Like, there's so many strong female leads. Yes, I have heard about the new expansion that is going to bridge between this one and 4. Very excited for that. I'm very curious to see. A lot of people have been making mention how they noticed that he's holding a certain sword. And if I'm correct, that's the very one that he made for Ciri at the end of this game. Which, if I'm correct, it would be her silver sword, because she already has a steel sword. So, I would imagine that that would be his kind of like gift to her, to set in stone that she is officially becoming a Witcher. And so... Oh, I drew the wrong weapon. See, I keep making the mistakes because of The Last of Us Part 1. I've been playing that, so I keep wanting to use other buttons to do different actions, and so I mess up sometimes. There we go. Alright. I don't want a rusty weapon, but I can break it down. I can use it for materials. And I can sell the other ones. Did they kill the guy? Oh, they must have. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks when that happens. Alright, so... Alrighty. Keep moving. Ooh, my favorite game of all time? Oh, that's a tough one, man. You know, normally I go for games that are kind of like this, where, you know, you have full control of, like, every aspect of the gameplay. But I will say that I really, really enjoy, Baldur's Gate 3, actually. And I just love it because I love games where there's dynamic choice, and that you make decisions that affect things later. kind of like with this, The Witcher 3, right? There's a lot of decisions you make that can affect how people treat you later on in the game. And Baldur's Gate 3 just gave me that feeling, and I loved that I could create a character the exact way that I wanted them to be. Which actually has me excited for Larian's next game, Divinity. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for that. It looks like it's going to be dark. I'm excited for it. My girlfriend also loves the experience of Baldur's Gate 3, so got her expecting and waiting for playing, Divinity. So she's kind of, Oh, what do we got going here?
Whoa, whoa. This here's a toll crossing.
By what right?
By the right of a prick up your backside, wise ass. Pay up or stop fucking swimming.
Oh, I haven't leveled that up yet, so... Alright.
I'll cross, but I'm not gonna pay you a broken copper.
Broken's what your jaw'll be once our clubs are done with it. Votmir, have it, the thrifty fucker.
Apparently these guys don't know who they're messing with.
Mistake.
Alright. Starting to get back into the combat now. Alright, we're doing alright. Alright, well that was fun. Alright, we'll lower this now. Make it crossable for everybody. I will light the fires. I will light the way. Alright. But yeah, no, I'm super stoked for Divinity. It looks like it's going to be amazing. I haven't played the other Divinity games, so I don't know much about the lore. I just know that, like, magic is kind of seen as a bad thing, and so I'm very, very curious how that's going to play out. And I know that there are different things that you can play that are, like, a form of, like, undead and stuff like that, that kind of get looked down upon and stuff, and it's just, like, it sounds really intriguing, and I'm super stoked to jump into that world and be a part of that, so... Alright. Keep moving. Oh, poor Blaga. Alright. So, while I'm at it, and while you got to ask me, do you have a favorite game of all time? Can you list only one? That's a really hard question that you gave me, man. There's so many good games out there, you know what I mean? I will say that I really love the Horizon games. Their gameplay is just another level, man. It is like peak combat. Just being able to freely, fluidly move, switch from your, like, using your spear to your bow. Like, it is super fluid, man. I love those games. Alright, Contract Jenny of the Woods. I remember that one. I don't think we're ready for that either. So many things that's giving us that are such high level compared to us. Like, I feel like we can't really, like, you know what I mean? I might have to do main quest to level up a little more just to be ready for any of these. So, I think I will do so.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
Why would you want to jump in puddles? That doesn't sound like a fun time.
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last
A lot of
word.
people said they really enjoyed Expedition 33. I tried to look into it, and it didn't grasp my attention like a lot of other things. And I don't know, maybe I just didn't give it enough of a chance, but it just didn't pull me in. Which sometimes that just happens, you know. I'll look at something and I'll just be like, it's not doing it for me. But other times, you know, sometimes it's just giving it a try, you know what I mean? Sometimes that's all it takes, so.
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
Alright, so let's see. I don't know his strategy yet, so I will actually do this. I'm going to remove these cards until I know his strategy, because I don't typically use them unless I need them. Because honestly, they just take up space for, like, damaging cards, or, like, building a score, a total, I guess. Not a damaging, but... alright, so let's see. And I mean, I do play games that don't have those types of dynamic choices. I'm not saying that's, like, the only thing I go for. It's just... For me, I really love games that give me choices, and if I don't feel I have them, then it's kind of like, you know, I just feel like I'm kind of stuck in a way. But I do play certain ones that have really, really good stories. Like I said, I do play, like, The Last of Us, and I do play a lot of different things like that, where, you know, you don't really choose, it's just kind of the gameplay. But I typically do go for ones where I get to kind of decide my fate and what I'm doing, so. Like, I really got into the Dark Pictures anthology, the horror games where you kind of choose and affect who lives and dies. I've been getting into those. Girlfriend really, really loves those. She enjoys that because she literally gets to play like kind of like a horror movie that she gets to control, and she loves it. She loves that kind of aspect, so. Okay, so this is a spy user. He uses a lot of spies. Gotcha. Alright, so... let's see... I don't know if that was the right strategy. We'll see. We'll see what I can do here. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. I have played Dragon Age Inquisition. I really enjoyed that one. I heard a lot of bad stuff about some of their later ones, so I really didn't touch anything after. But, another series that I really, really loved was the Mass Effect games. I loved that it was kind of like this, where you made decisions and then it would go into, you know, each game, it would play into each one, kind of like this one with 1, 2, and 3. They all kind of worked off of each other. I really like when that happens and when a company does that, so being able to have a game where I could kind of affect the future of, like, the different games was really, really cool. I did not like Andromeda, and it's not because it was a bad game. it was because of that stupid save file problem. That really caught me up in a lot of different spots sometimes, and I just felt it got to where it was really not playable at times. So I kind of just, in a way, I kind of gave up on it because I just felt like I couldn't really play the game, and it just kind of ruined the experience for me. I'm really excited for the upcoming one. They've been starting to tease that that game is coming sometime in the not too distant future, so I'm ready for that. I'm ready to see what that's going to be like and what all we can do, and please, I just hope they let us play another goddamn race. I'm so tired of playing a human all the time. I really want to be able to be an alien, you know what I mean? I don't see why that is such a problem. Okay. Nice. Unless he's got something else up his sleeve, I think this guy's going to lose. I might give them a go. Sadly, when it comes to kind of having channels like this, I very rarely go back to games because oftentimes than not, you're trying to push forward, you know, you're trying to play the stuff that's new, that's exciting for the channel, you know what I mean? It's very rare that I get to go back to stuff like this. Luckily, this game has enough of a following even to this day that, you know, I can get viewers and stuff. So it's not too bad, you know, but more oftentimes than not, I'm looking towards the things that are new, up and coming, because, well, let's just be honest, that's what people are looking for, that's what they're going to ultimately want to view. There's very few people that go back to games like this and want to view them, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of knowing what's going to be the thing, you know, what ultimately is going to bring viewers, you know, so people are actually watching the content, because a lot of times, you know, it's... See, that's what I mean about these stupid horses in this game. They do not have a good AI for the controls of the horses, or user interface as well, actually, I should say UI. Because it tries to follow in certain tracks and stuff. Even when you're not on a roadway, it tries to do its own thing, like when you're holding for, like, the canter and everything like that, which makes the horse go, by the way. Like, it tries to follow a certain path at times, and, like, you're trying to control it, and it's just, like... So... Oh, yeah, no, I do, because, you know, obviously, if I'm streaming something, I can't just freely play it without, like, recording it, like, you know? So, even this, I don't play outside of the time that I'm streaming, because, well, clearly, that would suck for anybody trying to view it, right? Because then there would be like, oh wait, I missed something, and they'd be looking for that, and it wouldn't be there because I would be playing without streaming, so that'd be super messed up. So yeah, no, I do that. Like I said, I've been playing The Last of Us Part 1, the remake, and in between time of this and everything like that, and super enjoyable, but there's a downside to doing that. It can really screw you up on, you know, memory of different controls between the different games. So, Yeah, one of the things that I really love about this game in itself is just they built such a great world. It's very beautiful, it's very fun to play in this kind of reality in the game and everything like that, where, you know, you're this monster hunter and everything like that, and like the deep politics of this game too. There's so many things that you do where you got like intrigues of different people and they want to backstab this person and that person, and you got to make a decision as whether or not you're going to do so, or you're going to stab them in the back, and who's going to be your allies and who's going to be your enemies. And there's a lot of deep intrigue in this game, and it's very, very beautifully done. It really is. I really love this game. Alright. I know this is probably not going to be the easiest of thing to do, but I'm going to try and cut across here. Yeah, that's another thing. Horses that don't swim, that bothers me in certain games. There's a lot of certain animals that it is a natural instinct to swim. Like with dogs, for example, as another one. They naturally, you could put them as a puppy, very first time over water, and they will start paddling.
Tanner, go home now.
Strangers coming! Run for your lives!
So, yeah, no, I do agree with that. And I'm hoping that they kind of change that up a little bit with 4. Because they say that the romances will have kind of a deeper connection to the game in some way. Like if you choose to use them, like they could have a lot more of an effect in certain scenes and stuff. So if someone in the game that you've decided to go after in that way is in a certain scene, depending on your actions and how you've treated them and stuff like that, they could do different things, take different actions than if they were just some standby or just a friend or an ally, you know? Alright, what do we got here? Hello, innkeep.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
Not a bottle, that was a freaking shot.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Haven't finished my drink yet.
Innkeep, vodka.
Who's this? Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
I'm a witcher. Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters. The
For
other
this game,
for
I'm not
humans.
sure what my favorite kind
Only
of
got one
quest
prick,
was.
though,
I know there
in
is
case you're wondering
one
about
later
that,
that
too.
you can do where you run into that kind of road merchant, the one that you find out is kind of like a devil, a demon. It's tied to him, but it's the one where you're kind of assisting this guy that's connected to
Wanna
him in a
rest,
way
come with me. On the bench you
that's
can
all
use.
vain and stuff like that, and you have like his things with like nightmares and stuff.
And there's the bumpkin.
And there's a party that you take his brother's ghost to, and you let him possess you or whatever, or not if you don't want to. And you do different like things and hijinks at the party and stuff like that at different points and stuff. That was a really fun quest. I thought it was just silly enough that it was just kind of enjoyable. So
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton,
Don't know where that is.
other side of the hill. Looked that away
Yes.
this morning, saw a strange glow.
I also love the
Imperials
Blood
are
and
great
Wine
maps.
expansion
Who knows?
as well. That one's really, really good. I love the whole vampire theme. I very much enjoy vampires.
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Alright, so... I'm going to continue this quest line a little bit because I want to get to where I can go to the Baron's area. Because that's kind of where I use as like my general hub usually when I play. For like repairing my stuff, doing any crafting and stuff. That's kind of where I usually opt to do a lot of that stuff, so...
Run, Roach.
Alright, so let's go ahead. We will make our way. We'll try and find this man. Because I would like to get to the Bloody Baron as soon as I possibly can. Just for kind of getting a starting area that's kind of a good little safe spot. Sorry guys, I'm like running through you. This is what I mean. Their horse mechanics could just be a little more smooth. Yes, that's exactly what I do. I actually have, so because I have the like complete edition and stuff like that, I have the special items that they give you for that. So like, you know, the Sword of 1,000 Flowers and things like that you can't use until you're a certain level. So I would love to stash those until I'm ready to use them. Because right now they're just taking up space, and I only have a certain weight right now that I can use, so it's like...
Faster.
Wait, what's going on over here? You guys thugs?
Rally to me, boys!
Ah, I pulled my wrong sword. Shit. Ah! I'm stuck in the trees. Ah. Alright. Warlock. That's hilarious. They called me a warlock. Yeah, I need to up some of my signs so they deal a little more damage to them in certain ways, because as it stands right now, certain things just don't cut it. Being able to kind of break through their shields and stuff, or like light them on fire enough to where it really like affects their shields, especially when they're wood, will be really useful. Alright. The guy was just dancing around. What else was I supposed to do? Alright. He was clearly scared. Alright. Alright. Now, did I get anything majorly useful? A steel sword. Okay, so... Igni, critical... Ooh, okay, yeah, let's do it. I still haven't got any silver swords. It's kind of annoying me. Alright. Chance to stun. Sign intensity. PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation 5. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and I will use the stun. Oh, that's pretty. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way. What's going on? Appreciate you being here, man. Just enjoying the world of The Witcher, man. No. This is not my first playthrough. I was actually explaining that just earlier to the other gentleman that's on here. No, just a bit rusty.
Don't let him catch his breath.
I play other games in between this from my stream, so I'm not like staying in this world when I'm like in between streams. Just so I'm not, you know, making people miss out on stuff, you know what I mean? So I play other games, and so I can get a little rusty on mechanics, or I can just get a little slow on, you know, reflexes, because this game kind of requires a little quicker reactions than certain other games. So just kind of being ready for that. So that's kind of what my idea was. And I am definitely ready for The Witcher 4 when that comes out. I am super stoked for it. I can't wait. They have been making a lot of claims to how that game is going to be. And saying that there's updates to how the creatures look, things like that. So
dropping into a deep cellar
I'm very, very interested in that and how that's going to play. So, all right, so let's go ahead. I think these are just dogs. Yes, I have played Cyberpunk. Very fun, and it's interesting because it's different in feel to this, obviously, because of the first-person kind of mode. And, of course, the setting is very different, being kind of a futuristic world and everything, as compared to this, where you're, you know, kind of in, you know, the olden days, so.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
I actually, so, and by the way, it is worth it. I love this game. It is such a great setting. I do prefer more of anything that's kind of like olden days. It doesn't have to be like medieval era. Like, I really love the setting of Red Dead Redemption as well. Like, I love those games, like westerns and everything like that. Anything that's kind of like a little more laid back. We don't got like the technology going on in the games and stuff like that. But then I can get into those ones too. Like, I can do like the futuristic stuff. Like, I've played like, you know, like I said, Cyberpunk. I've played Watch Dogs, especially Watch Dogs Legion, where it's a lot more futuristic. So it's just, it can be very...
Tell me what happened here.
It can be basically just how I feel
him.
about the game, if it's a really good
all.
setting or not. That's what really comes down to. And a lot of times with these kind of games, where it's in these time areas, they just hold my attention more. I love the lore, especially when they make them where it's like monsters and stuff like that. I really love that. I've actually been keeping track of one game that's supposed to be coming out that's kind of a medieval era kind of thing. It's called Blight. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, where it's kind of like a zombie infection. It has kind of multiplayer aspects to where you have kind of like a it kind of can be like a survival extraction kind of thing. So like, you know, your king's men will come to, you know, save you after a certain point if you survive long enough, that kind of thing. So it seems very interesting. We got the Wild Hunt. Those boot spikes, man.
I know not what happened there.
Can you imagine if that was actually to like spur their horse, like stabbing them with that over and over? That would suck, man.
By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Like that would just be rough, man. That's a cool sword. That is a very cool sword.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
I'm getting your guys' comments at the exact same time, so I'm trying to respond to you both and be fair, but it's making it hard because you guys are coming in at the same moment. So, yes, I really love the setting of The Witcher 3. I love the whole monster aspect in this kind of a setting and world. And I love that when you go after like contracts and do certain missions, you have the investigative kind of property where you're kind of looking into what type of monster you're up against. I think that is a really cool thing for this kind of game. And furthermore, yeah, no, I can understand how this game can ruin other games for you because it is such a masterpiece. I know there was more to comments. I'm sorry, I've totally spaced. Let me see if I can... oh boy, there we go. Oh yes, Blood of Dawnwalker. That is going to be on another level, man. Like, that looks peak, and I am super stoked for it. It is one that I think is going to change things because, one, yes, they are kind of doing like this game did where it had multiple titles and they kind of played into each other.
Tortured him.
And so we know that they plan to have the Blood of Dawnwalker go into the modern era.
Should check his boots.
And so you always check the boots, man. That's where everybody hid things back in the day. And so we know that there's going to be that kind of a narrative.
Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
And so for me, it's kind of interesting because in Blood of Dawnwalker, we know that he's kind of like after his saving his family. But it's like, if it's going into modern era, will his family not be dead at that point? So then kind of like, where's it going? You know what I mean? So... no, the Blood of Dawnwalker does look like it's going to be pretty fantastic. The only thing I can say that I wish was a little better was combat. I feel the combat's a little clunky, and I feel that hopefully in future installments, as they get more of a budget from making money off of it, that they'll be able to put more into the combat, you know, development team, so it'll be a little bit more refined and smoother. So that is true and not true, Kai. So how it really works is it is major choices and major like quests, if you will, like where you're meeting important characters, doing things for them and stuff like that. That's what advances the time. But going around and just doing basic exploration and fighting bandits and leveling up and stuff like that will not do that to your time. It will not affect you in any way in that. So it is more of making certain decisions in dialogue with people and stuff like that that will push things forward depending on what you do and choose. So you're not on like a huge time constraint. It's not going to really be as punishing as people are making it out to be. It really isn't. So just know that it's not going to be as bad as everybody's making it out to be. People get very dramatic when they hear time constraint on stuff like that. They immediately want to be like, oh, da 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 da, you know, like. All right, am I missing something here? Yeah. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, no, you can go and like free explore and do whatever, fight bandits, fight random monsters and stuff that you know, come across. It's not going to cut you off in that manner. Like you can do that and level, because a part of it is getting stronger. It's an RPG kind of style game, so it's about kind of leveling and getting stronger. All right, do you guys know what the hell I'm missing here? Because it's telling me there's something here, but I can't seem to figure out what the fuck I'm missing. And when I was down below, it was saying the icon was up above, but I'm not finding anything. What the hell am I supposed to be finding, guys? I'm gonna go back down below just in case I'm being an idiot. Yeah, see, now it says above. What the fuck? Oh, hang on. Yeah. See, but it's saying that the icon's above me, but now here's the candle. So stupid.
Interesting.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I was just like, what the fuck, like, it kept saying above, because, like, as you can see near my map where it says the icon is above and everything like that, so I was like... But anyways, alright, we're good. We figured it out. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp. Encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talk to Baron at Crow's Perch.
Okay.
Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also sighted in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
So yeah, I believe I'm going to go ahead and head to... Well, actually I could go to the witch, I suppose. Yeah, either way, it wouldn't really matter. And eventually I'm going to do this contract when I feel I'm a little more prepared. So, yeah, I'm going to head to the Bloody Baron. Because I want his castle, his appropriated fort, as they just called it. readily available to me, so I can use the different things there once I get there. Yeah, how? I sell my stuff a lot. I go to different merchants and I sell things. And another thing that I do early on that is usually costly is the repairs to my equipment. I take care of that right off the bat because usually that'll be about like 95 to that'll be about like 95 to 100 gold to repair your stuff depending on how damaged it got. And then what I do is after that, any repairs I have to do later is I try and take care of them and stay on them. So at most I'll be spending about like 65 gold at the most, but usually it's on the low end of like 27, 25 gold. And so it's you can really kind of mitigate how much gold you're spending once you kind of do that for the very first time, and then just keep staying up on it, and then using the workbenches and anything else to kind of keep your gear from degrading too fast. You can kind of mitigate that stuff, so... Oh, that was just rude. Ow. There we go. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, that's kind of the way that I learned it. I kind of figured that out on the second run through. So I kind of on the second playthrough that I did, I learned that that's kind of a good way to go about it, because that helps not only just keep your stuff in good shape, but it keeps the costs down. And so then you can end up gaining more gold, so then later when gold kind of becomes important, you have a little bit more later. But honestly, as it stands right now, I really would love an outfit that would give me some vitality. My health is atrocious right now. Speaking of which, do I have... Alright. Okay, so. Another thing I'm going to eventually want to do is I'm going to want to increase my sign so I can affect people's minds. Not a bad idea, not a bad idea. Alright, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do a meditation here, just to kind of... So I'm not using my food and stuff. And then I'm going to go ahead and I will make my way to the Bloody Baron's castle. I will speak to him. You know, I don't know. I've never actually heard of this Cal glitch. This is the first time I'm hearing this, so... was there like a way to make money off of him or something by killing him? Like, did you find gold on him or some shit? Like, is that what happened? I'm curious about that, and I've never heard of that. That's cool. So I'm curious about these others that are joining in on the comments now. How did you guys feel about The Witcher 4? Are you okay with them moving forward with a Ciri narrative? Because as I was stating earlier, I said that myself that I feel that they very much have been moving that way anyways, even with this one, because it was so strongly pushing that Ciri was important. And so I feel that's already kind of the way they were going. So I'm just curious what everybody else thinks, because... honestly, I feel it was the right move, and I think it was already going that way anyways.
Halt!
Baron home?
Depends who's asking.
A Witcher. Want to talk to him.
Yeah. And I want to plow the lovely Queen
okay.
Cyril.
Seen this man before. In at the crossroads. You was there not so long ago. Thought you were supposed to go your separate way, nice and all.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well...
I actually don't mind it going to Ciri. I love Geralt. Geralt's awesome, don't get me wrong, and he's still going to be a part of the story. He's not dead or anything, so he's still going to be there. So I think he's going to be the kind of the support character that we saw other characters being for Geralt. So I think we're going to kind of get an interesting thing, and I'm curious to see who her allies are going to be that she kind of gains and obtains over time and everything.
Guard called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate.
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist no more.
So what are you all doing here?
Had a choice after the Black Ones thrashed us. Let it lie and try to lead normal lives, or continue to resist, join the guerrillas and fight for our beloved Temeria till death do us part. We chose the former.
And the Baron your commander?
Yeah. Commander.
See, that's the thing that kind of worries me, is like his own men don't seem exactly loyal. You know what I mean? Like, I think Songs of the Past is going to be him kind of preparing her, and we might even see her go through the Witcher trials, the Trial of Grasses, the Trial of Dreams, and be given her silver sword, because he makes a sword for her at the end of this, and she already has a steel sword. So I very much believe that that would be her silver sword for hunting monsters as a Witcher. So I think that's kind of going to be, it's going to be his kind of like passing that on to her, kind of officiating that she is becoming a Witcher. Which, if she does go through those trials,
Look at that.
that shit's torturous, guys. That shit's like not a joke,
Despite all
man.
that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are. I know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside. Make yourself at home. Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
I agree. Okay, I could see that. That would be pretty cool. I'm very much curious to see, though, because knowing Ciri, she's always getting up to something with Dandelion. I would love to see a huge, crazy, up to no good quest with Dandelion.
Why not?
Because those two are good and fast friends, and you know he's going to need her help at some point.
Foltest dead and Natalis whereabouts unknown. Bloody hell, who's a loyal Temerian to drink to these days?
Himself and his company?
Good enough.
Because, man, Dandelion is just such an awesome thing. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear about the voice actor that played Zoltan? What happened to him?
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtids call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking.
I don't think they would make that an option. So, yeah, the voice actor for Zoltan, he died. He passed away. He's no longer around. So if they have him as a character, he's going to be replaced with a voice actor. Because, yes, he passed away, sadly.
Didn't come here to talk about the scenery.
You're wrong to avoid the topic. You've just arrived, plain to see. And the local
I
swamps
agree.
and bogs.
Rest in peace.
They're interesting, to say the least.
He was very
Someone loses
convincing,
their way
man.
around
You know what I
here,
mean?
He
It's-
becomes damn hard to find.
he made the character believable, and
getting at?
you know,
Many have lost
it'll be heavy
loved ones
shoes to
here.
fill, but
Some their
you know,
wives,
I'm
others
sure they
their
could find
daughters.
someone that wouldn't do too bad. So, just you know, it does suck. It's horrible, and you know, I think by like this, you know, we keep their memory alive. You know what I mean?
Get to the point already.
Most definitely.
Silly. That's why you've come, isn't it?
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago, exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp.
Oh yeah, this is where I get to play as her. Okay.
Attacked her before she could reach the village.
This is the alternate outfit, by the way, from the complete edition, just so you guys are aware in case someone's like, what is that outfit? Yeah, that's what that is, by the way, so. I put certain ones on certain characters. I didn't do it to the Nilfgaardians, but I did do it for Ciri, I believe Yennefer, Triss. So, they have their alternate outfits. I'm not gonna lie, I really like Yennefer's.
That was close.
You'll see why if you haven't seen already from my previous videos. Alright, we're gonna want to collect plants here because I kind of remember this quest. We have to make the cursed potion for a lycanthrope that we face. What's that what for? Is it for the outfit, or what are you talking about? I'm sorry. I'm a little lost, Kai.
She needs help.
Yeah, that kind of like teleportation ability as a Witcher would be insane. Can you imagine like oh, her alternate outfit? Yeah, it's a little more revealing than her original outfit. Let's just put it that way. I was actually kind of shocked with the look when I first saw the alternate one, because she's got a dress that kind of like shows more of her leg. You see a lot more of her thigh and everything like that. She's wearing these kind of tights and stuff. It's a very different look for her.
Hello there.
Triss is very nice too. She doesn't wear the trousers with the leather and everything like that, and the like little kind of partial cloak hood thing she wears. She wears more of a dress. She looks a lot more fancy. So,
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing.
you know, I find it very interesting that both Ciri and Geralt have scars located in pretty much a very similar spot on their faces. Geralt's just goes up through past where his eye is, where hers is just under her eye on her cheek. It's very interesting.
Why don't you tell me where you live?
In Lindenvale. They'd see to your wounds there.
I chose Triss last time, and I chose to tell Yennefer that I was kind of done with her and I didn't love her anymore in my last playthrough. I'm going to go for Yennefer this time, so...
Not a bad idea. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
No kings among wolves.
These have one.
And you've seen him?
Yes. I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
Alright. Hang on. Sasha. I don't remember her. You kind of give me a little refresher. It's been a little bit. I'm a little, wait, I missed something over here. Hang on. Do I have enough for the, oh, I can't. I don't have my crafting menu. What am I thinking? Alright. Hopefully I have enough stuff for the,
Wolves! Quick!
Yes,
hide!
wolves.
Yeah!
You mean, are you talking about the one for the brothel or no? I'm not sure if he's not jogging my memory for some reason. I don't know.
You can come out now.
My, you're brave. My father couldn't even do that.
Mine could do a lot more. Come.
See, that's what's funny, is I had someone a while back argue with me about the fact that... Oh. I'm sorry. I'm not sure who you're talking about. I can't remember. It's been a little too long. Death March difficulty? On this? I don't know. I don't know. I've never tried it, so... News to me.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But...
No buts. Stay here. I must see something.
Well, he's not having a good day.
Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently. Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death.
Well, that sounds awful.
His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree. Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible!
Stay there, and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting.
Lycanthropy.
Let's see.
They like to,
His liver's
lycanthropes
Why
typically
you
go
digging
for the
through
heart,
his
and they like
belly?
to,
Would you mind
suck the
making
marrow
certain
from
your
bones.
laces are tight?
That's very common to a lot of different lore about them, so...
The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What will we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question.
Fight for
No
our
silver.
lives. Hope
But
we
I can
survive.
make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolf's bane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vesemir. All right. I have everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire and brew the oil in peace.
That's another thing that I have been kind of hoping for The Witcher 4 is like
What you doing?
an actual kind of like
Greasing my
crafting of this stuff, you know? Like maybe being able to build like a campfire kind of like
just
you
how
could in like
effective
Red
Uncle
Dead,
Vesemir's
crafting certain
formula
things
are.
so then as you get the materials you actually see her actively like brewing and making the oil of the leaves and the flowers and different things like that, as well as like actually seeing them apply the oil to the blade. Stuff like that, you know. I'm a little bit of a details person when it comes to games and stuff, so I like those kind of level of details being added in.
That? Wolves.
Hide! Quickly!
Got me there.
They're gone! You can come out!
Sadly, it's not confirmed if that's something they're going to do with the game, though. I hope that they do. I would really love that as an addition. Like, that would really kind of change it, and it could give that kind of time of, like, reprieve. And, you know, as in, like, Red Dead and stuff like that, if you do make a campsite and stuff, there could be events that happen at your campsite. Like, random encounters, things like that, you know what I mean? So that could really change gameplay, you know, if they choose to do so.
Sometimes they send their children. Sometimes they go themselves.
Do they return?
No.
And it would also
They
kind of
wouldn't.
change the thing to where
Plenty
you
to
don't
eat
always
when
have to do
Pop
the
happens.
meditations to do things. You could actually have a rest at like a campsite, things like that. Like that could really change things for The Witcher 4.
This way.
I think it would be a great addition.
You lead.
Where are you going, girl? Alright. Don't know if I'm ready, but
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
running in.
What?
The Wolf King. Now do you believe me?
I do! Hide!
Yeah, actually, in a way. I was thinking more along the lines of like the style of how they had it for like Red Dead and stuff like that for Red Dead 2. That kind of level of like camp crafting and stuff like that, to where it really kind of, you know, you actually see them like kind of brewing the potions and stuff like that over the campfire and things like that, you know.
Boy, you really give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on.
But I would love like interactions at a campsite, kind of like they had in Baldur's Gate 3. That would be really cool, you know. Have certain characters that as they're with you on like quests and stuff, if you take a reprieve and build a campsite, they'll be there with you and you can talk with them and stuff. That would be cool.
You're lucky we came this way. Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
I would actually say story and lore. The gameplay mechanics are not that bad. They could be a little more refined, and I know they're really going to go at that in The Witcher 4, which is why they brought so many different gaming combat developers to their team. But I believe that really what brings me back to this is the story and lore. I love the lore of it. I love their take on different creatures.
Spirit?
So...
He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not missed.
But
my lord,
that's also what's going to bring me to Blood of Dawnwalker eventually, is their take on things, because they're taking kind of their
Very well. Lead us to
own
your
take and their own lore on like vampires, like with turning people. They have to embed a tooth into someone to turn them into a vampire, which I think is very intriguing. Which is why they explain away that some of the more ancient vampires have rows of fangs, because they do use those to turn people. So it's kind of interesting. Very true, very true. I will agree with that. Baldur's Gate 3 is definitely more of a party, teammate kind of thing, whereas Witcher, you're a little more of a loner typically. You do have times where you're working with people, but you're typically by yourself.
But you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten. And you could do with some sleep.
It's one thing you do not do, is if you are really, really starving, do not eat fast. Your body will reject it.
Eat now. We'll speak once
Your body weirdly actually starts getting acclimated to the fact that there's nothing in its stomach. And so if you try and fill it too quickly, it will regurgitate it. You will lose your lunch, or,
So
you know,
I ordered my men
as
to
the
watch
saying
her
goes.
and left her to rest.
So.
And?
A topic for another time.
I need to find her. Understand? I need every last bit of information available.
I understand. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
Fine. I'll help you. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way. Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When did you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
Can't start searching till I know what they look like.
Tamara, my daughter, turned 19 in the spring. Slender lass, about yay tall, comes up to my shoulders. Beautiful eyes, green like her mother's. My wife, Anna, has 2 winters behind her, though she'd never admit it. Dark hair, thick as tar, keeps it tied up in a bun.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
Alright, so...
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, Is that Deer's Womp on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Oh, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again. Bedchamber. Tamara's room is there.
Ooh. That is a good question. That's a tough one, man. There's so many. There's so many people that I think are just total bastards.
Incense and an old key.
So for me, I think one of the worst ones, if I had to list just one, would basically be the I can't remember his name. I ran into him at the beginning of this. He's the merchant that ends up being a devil. I actually don't think the crones are as bad as they're made out to be. Yes, they're evil. No, don't get me wrong on that. But, like, they're just doing what comes to their nature, right? You know, these hag witches, they kind of are made to be that, you know, that way. They are going to seek the comeuppance from others and the pain of others. That's just in their nature. So, yeah, Whoresun's kind of a bastard. I hate that dude, but I almost said some other choice words, but alright, so we found some other key things here.
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Alright. Let us see. No one else is really going to be using any of these things, so... Alright, so we got a scent.
Use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Yeah, I will agree that he has a certain level of fairness, but he does set people up. He's a typical devil. You know what I mean? He does certain levels of unfairness to his contracts and things that he sets. Kind of similar to, as I would say, like Raphael from Baldur's Gate 3. He makes his contracts, but he has certain little parts to things where he makes it to where it's almost impossible to meet certain things. Like he does to Yrgir, where he tells him he has to go and kill certain characters and do certain things. You know, they really... I love it. I'm getting comments on my other videos I've already posted. I appreciate all of that, guys. I love it. I love the interaction. There's always a catch. There's always something that he adds that makes it really, really tricky. Typical devil. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Alright, what do we got? There's so much of these little details of these quests that I don't quite remember. Alright. I can grab a lot of this stuff. I don't know why I'm not grabbing things as I go. It only helps me.
An altar. So, the Eternal Fires made it to Velen.
Well, that's not good. Alright. Eternal fire, which lighteth our hearts and giveth us light. Giveth us light, thank you. Heat us thy warmth, dry our tears, burn our foes, embrace our friends in thy care. Give my mother health, punish my father, help me fulfill my destiny. Sounds like a typical teenager. Let's head on up. Oh wait, I didn't go high enough.
Ploughing hangover.
One candlestick. Stem's broken.
Yeah, Dijkstra is kind of a bastard. I try and fuck him over as much as possible. I really don't like him.
Wall's a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough.
What's that for?
Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
He has his uses. I'm not saying that he's not useful, but I don't like him, if that makes sense. I use him for information. That's all he's really useful for. You know what I mean? Like...
It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. I'll look for clues.
Yeah, I mean, I'll play anybody at Gwent once I feel that I can beat them and stuff like that, because I take the cards. I always stick with the Northern Realms deck. I don't use any other deck. I know some people are going to be like, that's crazy, but it just makes sense to me. I don't know.
Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Ervelus. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Man, we're following scent trails today.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Yes.
Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else. Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense.
I will say the Nilfgaard ones are pretty good too, because you get the cards that can kind of negate certain things from the other factions, as well as the automatic win sometimes if you have a tie.
Plowing hangover.
Done poking around?
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
I've never really played the monster deck. I do know there are some pretty good cards in there, though, with the crones and stuff like that tied to, you know, connecting and bringing on other monsters and stuff, so...
Magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
This is Triss? No offense, but, not great with your hands, are you?
Why don't you take some wooden rags, see what image of a grown woman you can come up with?
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
They have some interesting cards. They're not the best deck, I will agree. They do have some interesting things, because they have some interesting effects and things they can use. but overall, yeah, probably not the greatest deck out there. Like I said, I really stick to the Northern Realms one.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervalus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. Was it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
What I want to know is why it was buried
None.
under a
Any
floorboard.
witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
I'm not really interested in his hobbies.
Hangover.
I end up going to the Skellige Islands at any point in the main story anyways. I end up going there. I typically don't go there until I'm a little higher level though, because there's a lot of higher level creatures. And a lot of the quests are higher level, so I just kind of avoid that area until I'm ready to go there, but...
Use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Alright, so... Has he given me that room yet?
So
I wanna-
Ciri was here.
Because I want to put some stuff away here. So we'll put away the White Widow of the Valley of Flowers, the Nine-Tailed. Put these away until I'm ready. What are the levels of some of these, by the way? Level 7, got a couple levels. Alright, so we'll kind of get rid of things that I don't exactly need currently right now. They're kind of just taking up space. And then I'll go break down and sell some of these other swords. Yeah. Alright.
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia Van Bredevoort.
I'm
Ciri
gonna
get
let
this?
you guys just read that on your own if you so choose to do so. As I said, these all go up into my live folder. Once this has officially uploaded, I am going to create a playlist with these, so they will all be in order sequentially, so it'll start from 1 through 3, and then as I do more videos, which I'm sure there's going to be a lot of, they will be put into a playlist so you guys can find them all in order and watch them at your leisure. To where you'll be able to go through, pause at whenever you want, read these things as you need to do so. So, there you go, there you have it.
Dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima. A spinning top. Gretka's toy. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
Of course, guys. I want to make it as easy as possible to be able to watch these, especially when I start doing more videos. I want to make sure that it's easy to watch them in the way that it should be watched. You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to watch them in order and not have to go looking. You know what I mean?
So you're Gretka.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How'd you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
You and Ciri talked to her, didn't you?
We did?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Yeah, it's... That stuff takes money, man. You know what I mean? And it's just... I'm trying to get by like any other person, you know what I mean? And, you know, I do this for fun. I do this because I am a schizophrenic. This is one of the few ways that I can kind of interact with people that, you know, isn't socially hard to do so. You know what I mean? It's easier this way for me. And so I can interact with people and do something that normally would be difficult for me in normal situations. So... I wouldn't say that. I enjoy doing this. It's not hard. It's just, you know, it's scheduling, letting people know ahead of time that, you know, this is going to be going down, getting people that'll actually subscribe so they know what's going on, you know, and staying up to, you know, par with the streams. Because one of the things I always say during my stuff is, if you want to know what's going on and everything and when I'm streaming, subscribing's the best way, because as soon as you subscribe, it'll let you know when my streams are happening. That is the best way to go about it. So then you know when I'm up. And I also do shorts letting people know when I'm going to stream and what time I will be streaming. So if you have subscribed, you will see those shorts as well, so then you know what time I will be on. So that just lets people know ahead of time, so then they can be ready to go. And they can plan for these streams to happen as well. So.
Ciri wanted to help a friend. Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Ciri wanted to help a friend. Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was a continuation of that. I didn't realize I'd already clicked it. My bad, guys.
Thanks, great guy.
All right.
I'm not playing. I'm helping.
Okay, so now, if I'm correct and I remember things properly, this friend is Dandelion that needs her help. And that's, you know, kind of where the story goes when we get to the other major towns and everything like that. We learn about the story with Dandelion, so... Alright, let's hope that my gear isn't too damaged. Wait, is there more on the signboard that I didn't get? There is. Beautiful. Love it. Alright.
Just need to join things with the Ritz. Help him loose. Peace.
How may I assist you?
Alright.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
He's such a liar.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Comfortable, strong, and light will do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can.
That is not
Just
true.
needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordaroch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armor. Said Tordaroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into.
I typically
Say I
stick
find
with
the Will you craft the armor
the
for
wolf
me?
skull armors once I get to a certain
condition you
point.
bring the tools,
And I
but
tend
only
to
then.
wait a little while before really going after the like different armor sets from the different schools, because there's a specific quest where you go into a certain mines and you find the spirit of a witcher that has a certain like demon in him or whatever. You fight him and then you get the diagrams for the better version of the armors, specifically the wolf school armor. So I typically wait, and then once I have those diagrams, that's when I start searching for those, and I'll start crafting and doing whatever thing and everything like that for the different armors, so then I can make that better version of the wolf school armor.
These legends mention where the forge might be.
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Because it's like the Grandmaster armor or whatever that you can eventually get from that, but you have to do that quest to get the diagrams for it. And it's a little higher level. It's not insanely high level, but it's something you want to wait. So.
How may I assist you?
So typically I just find stuff that works for me and just use those until I get to that point. Alright, so let's see.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Alright, what do we got? Alright, so I'm going to sell that. Kind of a mixture of both. For me, I don't use the signs too overly much to be like a strength for me. I mean, yes, you'll see I use like Igni and stuff like that, but primarily for like signs in battle, I typically defend myself with Quen. And then just kind of I boost Quen over time. And then I will throw different things onto my weapons and armors that will kind of boost my signs as well as my damage in different ways like that, dependent on what I'm kind of going for. So kind of a mixture. I know that's probably not the answer you were looking for, but that's kind of what I go for. Okay. Eventually I'll start breaking these down too, because that's going to be kind of important. Keep my character's weight down a little bit. Alright. Now, let's see. Triumac Gwent. I don't know if I'll beat him. I don't use the wagers.
Yearning to play a few.
I just try to go for the cards.
That ought to set me straight.
I don't like bet on them usually. Like, I don't know. Color me strange. I'm just trying to get the cards. Oh, Scoia'tael. Okay. Actually, not a bad deck. See what their strategy is going to be. Alright. Looking down here. See what they are going to do here. Because sometimes they try and fake you out. They'll lay out so many cards and then they'll just like hand over the round. So you never know. Like they all have different strategies. So it's like, Alright, well it seems like they're trying to go all out on me here, so... Alright, I see how this is. I don't know if that was the right choice. We'll see here. Let's see how this plays out. Because it comes down to whatever their last few cards are. So it's kind of taking a gamble, but I've got to try. Thank you. It depends, because if he brings out another one of those cards that bring out a bunch of little allies, that's the only way it could save him. But I don't think they have anymore. I think I got him to use them in the first round there, so we'll see. But I've got these two cards that'll multiply, so they'll gain strength being next to each other, so we'll see. So yes, I do believe I will win, because I don't think they have a card that will save them. Oh, they're passing. Oh, they think they can win with a single card? Oh, that worries me. We shall see. We shall see. Oh boy. They're trying to spare themselves, because if they had used their last card, that would have just automatically lost. So I think they're just trying to save themselves. I don't think they can win here. One card would be really interesting to see. Oh yeah, it's a clear. Ha, I win. Yeah. Now, the one that's really tricky is the woman that's with him. She is a hard one to beat. She is a challenge. Alright, so what card did I get? The Endrega. A vampire. Alright. So, let's see. Alright. Yeah, so that's gonna be in the monster deck, obviously. But, okay. What do you guys think? Should I try her? Should I try to play her? Do you think I can win? Do you think I can beat Yana? Or Yona? Let me know. You think I should try? Alright, here we go.
How can I help you?
She's tricky, man. She plays well. She's good. Alright. I don't think I have Scorch. But
up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Alright, so I'll take a Biting Frost. Maybe a couple just to make sure. Alright, let's give her a try. Oh boy, I'm scared. She's a good opponent. Alright, let's see. I don't know if Spy would be a smart choice with her. Oh boy, that screwed me over so much. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting, everybody. Alright, I'm gonna see what she's going to kind of do in the start for this, so we'll find out. Okay, I see how she's going to do this. Alright. Because I will get a card for winning, and I can use the 5 count card there to get my siege catapult back. So I might stand a chance. Maybe. We shall see. Alright. Yeah, this could get interesting. Alright. Yeah, see, I don't have a lot of those leadership cards. I have this one that does the, like, clearing of the, like, different status effects. And then I don't remember what my other one does. Yeah, I don't have many of the actual different forms of the leadership cards yet. So, honestly, I probably need to just go around and do some shopping, because that's where I'll find a lot of those. Alright. What does the Biting Frost do? I didn't even look. You just said to use it and I trusted you. Sets the strength of all close combat cards. Oh, close combat. Okay. I see. Good strategy. I like it. I just didn't look, so I was like, oh, what am I using this for? Okay, I get you. At the last of it. Gotcha. I understand you. I hear you. What's sad, though, is I got a lot of close combats, so if I do a lot of close combats and then I got these singulars, I'm like, oh, am I gonna do enough points to win? We'll see. We'll see, man. I don't know. But a lot of their points are coming from that, so it might save me. Might. Oh. Oh, yeah. Alright. It'll be useful. I just hope that it'll affect enough to where it'll keep me in the fight too if I lose my close combat people. Ouch. Ouch, they're really trying to fuck me, aren't they? Alright. Are they gonna use siege things? Do they use siege things? I don't know. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm starting to freak out about this fight a little bit. Alright, I just don't know if I have the cards to win here. Oh wow, alright, they passed. Alright, what do you think? Should I go ahead and lay down my shit? I'm gonna do it. I might as well, right? Because then I can still lay down the other cards. Yes? Alright. Yeah, I'm going for it. Alright, is it gonna save me? No! Oh, it's not gonna save me. I can't beat her even still. Damn it. Oh shit, you're right. If I pass, I still lose, but then I have 2 cards. I can still win the next round because I have cards she doesn't. She can't win. Beautiful. Wait, what the fuck? How How did that get stuck there? Oh no, I still lose. What the fuck? No! Ah, okay. Oh shit, that sucks ass. Alright, well, I'll give it a good reho. Okay, I can win this. I just need to have better cards that come up. I was trying to switch out some of those ones and I got left with 3 ones. And I was like, well, that's total shite. Like, alright, let me come back at her. Yeah, no, I'm doing that again. Screw you, lady. You're going down. It's happening.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Alright, so. Alright. You know what? Unless they are something that adds to my siege engines, or they're ones that, like, I get later that, like, work off of each other, I'm going to, like... Yeah. Screw these singles, man. Like, that one works with my siege engine, so that's fine. I'll keep those. But, like... So I have 2. Alright, that's... Okay, so there's a Biting Frost there. Swap that out. Oh, I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Shit. Alright. May not have been the best decision there. Alright, so I'm kind of like... I'm not sure how she's going to sit here and try and play it this time, because she did a different strategy that I'm used to with her, so... I'm kind of like, what's her game here? You know what I mean? It seems like she's trying to come in strong. I don't know. I'm unsure about her right now. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I really like that spy card. That's really useful. I was hoping it would pop up when I swapped, but no luck, so... I really don't think I have the deck to beat the Baron. Yeah, she's coming in full bore here. Hang on. As much as it pains me to do this. Okay, so okay, all right. Well, that's just dirty of them. No. Because every time I try and beat that nobleman there where Ymir is, he always kicks my ass. I never have the good enough card deck to beat him. He always wins. I never have good enough stuff. I did buy cards somewhere. I think it was White Orchard. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure where it was. It was the first area. Is that White Orchard? Sorry. I don't pay attention sometimes. I just play, you know? Alright, so, yeah, so I did buy cards from the guy at the tavern there. Or the woman at the tavern, excuse me. I don't know if I bought more. I think there was another guy I should have bought from and I didn't do so. Alright, so... Kind of expected that. Alright, it's fine. Alright, so let's... Oh, do they plan to use siege stuff? Oh god. We'll see. We'll see what their last card is. I don't know. Oh! I still bloody lost. How in the... Oh my god, dude. This... Okay. Yeah. You know what? I don't think I played the gentleman that's down just a little ways from here. I think I could get another card from him. That is ridiculous. Alright, well, I'll accept the loss. Alright, so... I'm actually gonna go... Alright, so there's a person here I can play, and then there's also one down the way I can play as well, that have different cards as well. I might try and beat them and get their cards. Actually, hang on. Some of these guys sell them, don't they?
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
I don't think this guy will. No. Okay, so that's fine.
So long.
Because I know Gwent kind of becomes important a little bit later. Like, you can use Gwent to kind of get through certain situations without violence and stuff, so it can kind of be...
Why let such nice things waste away in peasant wars?
Let me see if he has cards.
Show me what you got.
So he does. Not cards I want, though. I'll still buy them, but just not stuff I'm really looking for. I think that's less than what I have for saddlebags already. Alright.
Wouldn't mind
I know some of y'all are probably like, man, is he just gonna sit here playing Gwent all day? Well, I'm sorry guys, Gwent's important. I don't remember this guy's strategy, so we'll have to kind of just figure him out as we go. Unless I deem that I need these cards, I don't typically stick them in my deck. I appreciate that, but I'm sure it's not the most exciting for some other viewers, so... Alright, so let's go ahead. I don't know how hardcore he's gonna jump in on things, so it's kind of I actually wouldn't mind like sitting down with an actual Gwent deck, like if that was actually a thing, and like playing with people. I would find that very enjoyable. I can see that. I can see that, yeah. I can agree with that statement. Alright. Okay, so this guy's strategy is to weaken cards as much as possible. He looks like he's gonna be a siege person. Okay. Okay. I'll see what I can do here. I'm gonna kind of make him keep coming at my cards, though. Alright, so... now... yeah, so see, this card that he's using is the one that the other one that I have. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other one I have, if I remember right, so. Now that just seems silly to do. Okay, curious what he's got going on in his scheming little mind here. Alright. We won. We won. See, that's really all I need. Just to have those wins, collect cards. The only thing I don't like is you never know what cards you're getting, so it's like, you know, you don't know if you're getting ones that you actually want to use for your specific deck, like. Alright, so now I believe there was another gentleman down here that was an actual like little merchant or whatever. So he may have some that I could possibly buy that would help me build up my deck a little bit. He's back over this way. I'm sure you guys know who I'm speaking of. Wait a minute. Did I pass him? Is he not standing outside? Oh, it's because it's... Okay, okay, I see. Hang on. He doesn't want to show his poxy face. Alright. There we go.
Spot a cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got sure to please.
Alright, so let's see if he's got anything that would be
take a look.
useful. Because he might have cards. What is this? Religion and life. Saddlebags. Got some oil. Brigade, Nilfgaardian. 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 A pox at a lot of you. Alright. Let's see. So chances are
How about a few
he
rounds
may
of
be
cards?
Nilfgaardian deck,
When
but
specifically?
sometimes they sell different cards than what they actually play with. I've noticed that, so. Alright, like I said, I kick those out unless I need them, so I'll come back if I need to use such a thing, but I don't believe I probably will. Alright, so I can get rid of that gentleman. And it gave me another Biting Frost. Of course it did. Alright. So. Use the Spy. Okay, so he's... Yeah, I should have done so. I wasn't thinking. Alright, so. Let's see. I can do this. I did that so I could use the smallest card possible to win the round. Alright. Okay. Alright, now I've kind of forced his hand to have to kind of play me. Otherwise, he can lose another round and then he's out. So, now we play. I could have, but I didn't want to use a higher amount card because I want to have the higher amount for this round. So that's why I used the Biting Frost to lower him to a 1 so I could use a 4 value card. So I was using the lowest value card I possibly can to win that round. That's why I did it that way. I was basically just trying to save my highest value cards so I could have a higher chance of beating his totals for this round and just ultimately destroying him in Gwent. Okay, okay. We'll let him keep that there for now. He really thinks he's gonna negate my stuff. Okay, that's fine. Let him believe that. For now. Okay. Very nice. I'm just gonna add this card to add insult to injury. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got his card, I believe. Yes. I don't know who that one belongs to. Probably Nilfgaard, I would imagine. Yeah. Not getting a bad little deck for Nilfgaard too, so I don't know. Maybe eventually. That's okay. I'm not too worried about getting cards like that. I do need to find more merchants and stuff that sell different ones, because sometimes you get decent ones from just buying them as well, so it's not all about like winning them. You also kind of need to build it by buying the cards from the merchants and having whatever, so. Alright, let's see if there is any secondary things that I possibly could do that would kind of assist in just gaining a little more strength, because we're not exactly off to a great start. That's one thing that I really wish was a little bit better on this. Which merchant are you talking about? Because I did buy cards from the woman, and I think I bought some from the one man as well. Do they get more cards, or is it just all the same ones that they ever have? Because I'll go back and check it out and see what they got. Because there was the woman here, right? Because I think there's them, and then I don't remember where the other person was. Yeah, I don't remember where the other one is, sadly. Near the bridge. Could you be more specific? Wosong Bridge. Here?
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
I really appreciate you people that are on here right now having a chat with me and stuff like that. It makes this a little bit more fun. So thank you for being here and just chatting with me and talking with me. I appreciate it. You talking about this merchant?
Greetings.
I don't know if I bought cards from him.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Alright, maybe I did, because I don't see cards on him. Wow. Wow, hang on. Not bad here. Alright, yeah, I might have. So...
Take care.
Trying to think if there's someone else that I possibly could pick up cards from, because there's... Well, hello. Hi. What is going on here? Alright. Never mind. Because there's this place, and then there's another... There's that innkeep. I think I bought some from him as well. I know. It's kind of weird, right? I think she kind of goes poof after the whole instant when you fight those guys in her place, and she gets all kind of like freaked out. I think she kind of vanishes a little bit. So, all right, let's see. I know a good area for all that stuff is eventually over in is it Nilfgaard? Nilfgaard, I think. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press on with these quests here. And kind of just go from there. I know that, you know, I think I need to get to a signpost. Hang on. I need to head back. I will continue on with Gwent as I kind of find people and do whatever. I never have been able to beat him early on. I never can. He's too good. He beats me every time. Even with good decks, he kicks my butt. But if you think I possibly could, I'll try. He always gets me, man. He's in Emir's area, right? He's the nobleman that's sitting there. Yes? The Royal Palace.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima.
Is there a good strategy against him? Because I always struggle with him. Maybe I just haven't figured out a good way to beat him.
And she was in danger.
What card do you get from him anyways?
At the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Yeah, I've never been able to beat this guy. He's always got like such powerful cards. He kicks my butt, man. I don't think I have good enough cards to beat him yet. I need some of those special cards like Ciri and all that, you know? I just don't have them. Do you think I need the Biting Frosts or no? I don't remember with this guy. I don't know. He always kicks my butt, so... Do I need Biting Frosts, do you think? Well, Biting Frost is just if he uses a lot of cards in the front lines. That just negates them, so if you don't think so, then I'll get rid of them, but I'll add them if I feel it's necessary afterwards. So, let's see. Hang on. That didn't help. Alright. Oh, that's not any better. Shit! Alright. What's this card do? Wait, what? Oh, the fuck? Oh. What do you mean by blue stripes, man? You gotta give me a little more than that. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. Oh, these guys? The ones that double up? I think I have 3 of them because I used 3 earlier. I used 3 guys earlier, so... I do have more of them, I believe. I have 3, I think. So, I just think it didn't come up this game, you know. So. Alright, let's test the waters. See what they're gonna do. Because I believe I laid down 3 in a previous game. And that really helped with multiplying my score, if you know. Alright, so... Still not sure really what they're trying to do. Ah, he's gonna be a spying bastard. I see. Alright. You know what I could do? You know, hang on. I'm gonna do something really crazy. Y'all are probably gonna think I'm nuts, but I'm gonna try something. Oh, I don't know. This might be a bad idea after I'm seeing this, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Oh, they're passing. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, so that's his strategy. Okay, I see. Alright, well, I might have fucked this up this time. I was trying to see if I could bait him into using his cards to kind of try and get to my score or higher. That didn't end up being the way he played it out, so... I just saw your comment way too late, man. My bad. I don't know what you were trying to tell me. I apologize. Alright, so, let's see. Sometimes I get a little gung-ho and go a little quickly on things when I kind of get into stuff, so it kind of happens that way, you know what I mean? So, man, this guy's gonna make it really difficult for me. Alright, let's see. Alright, so... Oh, that fucked me. Yep, that right there fucked me. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm prepared for this guy. I need better cards. I need to go face others and get better cards before facing this guy. I'm not prepared for this gentleman. So, let me see here. Okay, Alright. I'm gonna try him one more. One more time. One more.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Yeah, like you said before, you might have just got lucky with having those dudes get multiplied and you just happened to beat his score well enough, you know what I mean? Might have just played out that way. Alright, so... trying to determine his motives here. Yeah, okay. I see what he's gonna do. Yeah. Oh, he's going to try and win the round. What an asshole. But he's using up cards, so I don't feel too bad about that. Alright, so... good strategy. Okay. And I win the round, so... keeps us on the even now. I can't pass this round. What are you talking about? I'll lose if I pass again. Or were you meaning the previous round? Okay. I was gonna say, man, that you trying to get me to lose, man?
Oh.
Dirty tactics, got it. I think he always has Commander's Horn. I've never not had him have Commander's Horn. Alright, let's see. It's really gonna come down to what his last card is. Oh, he's passing! You piece of shit. Alright. Okay, well, we'll see. Why would he do that? Why wouldn't you just use your last card? That makes no sense to me. Alright, what do I get? What do I get? Full test. Is that the card you were speaking on? Is that the leader? Is that the leader? Yeah. A well-aimed ballista raises. Yeah, doubles the strength of all your siege units. Alright. I dig it. I dig it. Alright. So... let's go ahead. Who was I losing against? The woman at the Bloody Baron's place, right? Oh, you want me to go against the Baron? Oh shit. Alright. You think I should? Oh boy. Oh, I hate that I don't have the fast travel here until later. They put up a little fast travel point there.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Geralt arrived too late.
You know, both of them have their different strategies, and both of them could be difficult in their own light, and it really depends on how your cards kind of play out, honestly. So, I mean, either one, I could go after either of them.
The Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Alright, so let's go ahead. That is true. I think it would actually be one of my only spies. I don't have very many spy cards right now. I'll give him a shot. I'll see if I can beat him. And then if I can beat him, I will try fighting her again. I know this has been a lot of Gwent playing. I know some of you say you don't mind it, but I know it's probably not the most exciting thing to watch in a game like this, so...
Time to water the horses.
I've never really used the decoy, if I'm being honest.
You white one.
Where's he at, by the way? Oh, there he is.
I'm listening.
It's a smart strategy. Oh. Alright.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards. How's that for enticement?
Let's lay him down.
Here's what I don't understand, though, is if you were someone that truly plays this all the time, why would you give away a unique card at all? Like, should I take one or two? Like, what do you think? I'll put both in there, I guess, just so there's more chance it'll pop up, I guess. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we got the decoy. I don't think we'll need the fog. Could be wrong. Probably just fucked me up. Hey, I got the 3 of those fucking blue dudes. So there's that. So that'll be nice. Alright, do we know if he has a strategy where he, like, gives up rounds or anything? I don't really remember his strategy. Alright. Does he have a specific strategy that he goes with? Do you know? Does he, like, give up rounds after laying down so many cards? Anything strange like that? I want you guys to know it is hot as balls here, and I don't have air conditioning, and I'm literally sitting here with fans off so you can hear me better, sweating my ass off to play this for you. Use a spy? Okay, okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, so... Oh, you bastardo. Yeah, that decoy's not going to be very useful in this go-round with my cards. What a bastard! Nah, I don't like to because it comes through in the streams. You can hear it through my microphone I use, and a lot of people complained about sound in my previous stuff because of it, so I don't use them. I got one overhead, but that's about all I get. So I'm gonna be killing this about another half hour anyways because I got things I gotta do. So that'll probably be the end of it for today. It's been kind of a long stream anyways. I've been going since 8:30, so... Thank you. That was solid advice. Appreciate it. Alright, so I have another spy. So I could go ahead and lay down that spy, get some more cards, and then I can go into the next round pretty even with him and just hope I had the better cards. I have all my guys for multiplier, so I have a chance to win. What do you think? You think that's a sound strategy? Yeah, that's what I was going to do. You think that's a good strategy? Let's do it. Because then I can pass this round, obviously, because I'm not going to use the rest of my stuff. And then I'll just use those other cards for the next round. And I should be able to beat him. As long as he doesn't have anything that negates my cards, like those stupid little Scorch cards or whatever. Hate those cards. Fuck them cards. Alright. Alright, well, it's time to lay down the hurt. Do this. As long as he uses up his stuff, that's really all that matters. Yeah, I know. It's one thing that comes down to cards, man, is what you draw. That's the whole line of it, you know. Alright, well here's where it really comes down to everything. Oh, that's just dirty. You dirty, dirty whore. Alright, well I definitely am going to want the summer leader card then to beat him. I should have the different leader card for this, so I can clear away those effects. I can replay him, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to want to change the leadership card then if he's got stuff like that, because I need to be able to clear those status effects.
You're not complete shite.
Shut up, you're not that good.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
In the mood for a round of Gwent?
I'm always in the mood for Gwent.
Alright, well let's do it.
Let's lay him down.
Let's lay him down. Let's fucking get it. Alright, so let's take this guy. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Let's hope for good cards. Yeah. Please. Oh boy. Okay, well. Could be better, but, you know. Alright. Okie dokie. Let us see. Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright. Well, well, well. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to make him use his cards. is really what I'm trying to do here. Because he keeps using, yeah, so now he's going to pull that crap. Now I'm trying to think, okay, do I want to use the clear the weather? Or do I want to just pass, lose this round, and then gain a card and use my medic? I'm trying to think what I should do here. I don't know. Alright, so just pass the round is what you think? Yeah, I think I will. Alright, let's do it. I think we'll be alright here. Yeah, so. Oh, unless he does shit like that! Alright. Alright. Oh, you could have gave me better cards. Jesus. Alright, well. Guy's stressing me the hell out, man. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like damned if I do, damned if I don't kind of thing on this, you know what I mean? It's like holy shit, did I just win? Holy crap, man. Alright. Beautiful. That's what I needed.
You won. The man's only as good as his word. Take the card. A few Velen short on worthy opponents. Boat builder in Oroton might be one. There was also an old soothsayer. Lived east of here, near the windmill, last I heard. There's a lad, about as reasonable as an old mare, but he plays a devilish hand. In fact, I don't rightly know that you're ready for him.
Okay, okay. Alright, oh, Dijkstra, yes, okay. Alright. I think she'll be the last thing I do for the day, guys, because, we're getting into those last 15 minutes, so she'll probably be the last thing, and then I'll call it and end the stream for the day. I don't know if I'll do another one for today. I've got a lot of things to do, so I apologize for that. I will definitely make up for it.
Heard no monster will come near you if you stuff all your own. Could use it.
You mean my overall deck? Maybe. I think I'll get rid of Roach for now until I have the Ciri card, because then he gets added onto her card. But I'm kind of happy with what I have. I mean...
Haller said the bloodsucker crawled from an elven grave.
I don't know. I maybe could drop these 4s, but I'm keeping them just because certain people will negate like certain rows and stuff, so being able to throw down archers and things. So I'm just keeping them until I have better ones of choices. So.
How can I help you?
Alright, so let's see.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Alright. I'm gonna remove the decoys unless I really need them. I don't know. Fuck it. I keep these guys in case I have the siege things, because it increases the value of each siege weapon, so then it just increases my scores. So that's why I keep them in my deck. I don't think they're a bad thing to have, so... Oh, you're right. That's alright. Alright, let's see how many times she can pull that move. Okay. Now... here's the thing, do I push the thing and make her use more cards and then pass the round, or do I just pass the round now? Because I don't want to be too weak carded for the next go round, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of like, what do I do? Alright, let's give it a shot. Man, that hurts. Oh, that hurts inside. Alright, so let's see. Now here's the thing, is I had a plan to pass the round. I was going to use the medic to get back the 8 siege engine. Then I was going to use the decoy to get the medic back and be able to use it again. But should I just go ahead and use the spy then? Yeah? You think so? I just build up cards? I think that not. Fuck it. Fuck it! Oh, what are you doing? Alright. I did use the spy. That was probably coming in late, sorry, I know. Alright, so... Alright, I think I'm gonna pass the round. I should hopefully be able to kick her arse in the next round, so. Okay. I used a power 6 because I'll be able to use the medic to get it back, so that's why I did that, but... Because I believe I still have... Don't I have the... Or did it bring it back? I don't know. Fuck it. I'm not sure. Alright. But now both sides have to lay down all their cards to win, so, I mean, that's really what it comes down to, so... Yeah, so there we go. Oh, that hurts. Vid. Alright. Ugh, such insult to injury, man. Wouldn't be a bad strategy. Well, that's an interesting thing of them. So, do I have enough to win here, though? I don't know if I do. Oh, yes, I most definitely can. I do. I have enough. I can win. I just won. I can't help but congratulate myself. So, oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. All right. So now we have her card, which I hope it's something I actually want to use. It is not. Of course it's not. Why would it be? Alright. Well, guys, kind of getting down to the wire. I gotta kill the stream for now. I appreciate y'all being here. It has been fun. I've enjoyed the interaction, especially the help and stuff like that, so I appreciate you. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'll be on again to stream today. I got a lot going on, especially in the evening, but I will definitely be on tomorrow. Anybody who has subscribed, you will see a short video that I will make letting you know when I decide to stream tomorrow. So please, if you want to see more of this and you want to be involved in this stream specifically, please subscribe so you know exactly what is going on and when it will be. Alright. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Oh man, you came in right as I'm ending my stream, man. I'm so sorry for that, man. I appreciate you showing up, but I'm ending it here. I've been on since 8:30 my time. It's almost noon here, so I am so sorry to be killing it right as you come on. I appreciate you. This will be going on to my live folder on YouTube as soon as it posts. Sometimes they go up pretty fast, other times they take all freaking day, so it just depends on the video. This is kind of a long one, so it might take a while, so just expect that. As soon as it does go up and is completely live and viewable in that folder, I will make a playlist, so all of these will be viewable when it comes on. I will either do another stream later tonight, or I will do one most likely tomorrow. I have a lot to do in the evening. I will be pretty busy this evening, so most likely tomorrow. I typically start in the morning, around 8:15, 8:30-ish in the morning, and then I will typically play well into the afternoon. Sometimes I'll take a break, I'll stop for a little bit, and then I'll start another one in the afternoon around 1 or 2 usually. After I stop, usually about noon, 10, whenever. I'll do 2 usually. Today was just a day where I couldn't really do that, so I will be on. As I was saying, if you are interested in seeing more of these streams for part 4, please subscribe. It will let you know. I will put up shorts letting you know my stream times, when I will be on, so you can jump on and be a part of it. I love interaction. I love having people come on and give advice, tell me things that they know strategy-wise that works for them. So please, come, enjoy it. I'm ending it here, guys. I love y'all. This has been Jack the Stripper playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This has been part 3. Join me again next time for part 4. Love y'all. See you again soon.